Unlike many of my colleagues, I'm not very tech savvy, so it was hard enough having to learn how to teach my classes on Zoom in just 1 week. And coupled with the difficulty many students were having coping with the disastrous times, made it extremely challenging. That first semester, well, it was really half a semester, for me was utterly chaotic. I was improvising the whole way from March to May, or at least that's how it felt. My senior seminar class was not too adversely affected, but my two other classes were lectures, and these were going very poorly for a couple of weeks until I decided to pre-record lectures and post them on Moodle. We would then meet once a week only, and we would review these lectures, and then things started to go better. But it was an unbelievably stressful 7 weeks for me. I feel like, I won't forget it easily. I feel like I was working all the time for 7 weeks. This past fall, I taught only one class, and I had a whole summer to prepare the lecture material, which I then pre-recorded on Panopto, which I had to learn rather rapidly. I had never seen it before. But I did learn it, and the class went much more smoothly than my spring classes. But several of my students, nevertheless, shared with me that they did not care much for online classes and couldn't wait to go back to in-person, not surprisingly. This semester, I'm teaching 2 seminar classes that are going quite well. I'm very pleased with them. I assign fairly heavy reading each week and require my students to post responses to them on Moodle, as well as responses to each other's comments. And then we meet once per week to follow up on everything, on all that's been read and written. And the students have been really extremely well prepared and quite engaged, and it makes for quite a lively class discussion each week. I'm very pleased with. Whenever it is that we go back to in-person teaching, I plan to retain this Moodle response format, which I had never done before we went online. And I feel like it's worked out quite well, and I think that this format is ideal for seminars. For my lecture style classes, which I'm also going to continue teaching, my plan is to integrate some sort of Moodle discussion board. I feel like it might be a good way of complementing the standard lecture material.